Hey everybody, it's Mr. Marshall here at Stony Lane. I have a math game for you today. Alright, in this math game, it's the kind of game that you have to know how to add and subtract and multiply. Okay? So, in this game, it's called Don't Pass 100. Don't Pass 100. You play this game with a partner, and you and your partner both have to make a game board that looks like this with 6 rounds on it. Okay? It's really easy, just draw the lines. Why don't you go do that and I'll play against you right now? Okay, so pause the video and make the game board. Okay, here we go. So you made your game board. In this game you need 2 dice. I'm going to just use the dice app on my phone because it's easier since I'm making a video to just use the dice app on my phone. You can use real dice. So pause the video and go get 2 dice. Okay, here we go. Are you ready to play Don't Pass 100? Here's how the game goes. I'm going to go first so you see what to do. I'm going to roll my dice. Of course, I'm rolling them on my phone. I got a 3 and a 6. A 3 and a 6. So now I can add those 2 numbers, which would give me 9. I can subtract those 2 numbers, which would give me 6 minus 3 is 3. Or I can multiply those numbers. 6 times 3, 18. So like I wanted, the way you win the game is by round 6, the person who is closer to 100 without going over is the winner. So I want to get a lot of points, especially in the beginning of the game. Here we go. So I'm starting out with 8 with a 0, right? So I'm going to do 6 times 3 equals 18. 0 plus 18 equals 18. That's my score for this round. I'm going to carry it over to round 2. Okay? That's my starting score when I start round 2. Okay? Now you go. Roll your dice, and you can decide whether you want to add them, or subtract them, or multiply them. But remember, you want to get as close to 100 without going over. If you get 101, you've lost the game. Okay? So pause the video, take your turn, and then click play. Okay, welcome back. Here's the next round. I'm going to roll again. This time I got a 4 and a 1. A 4 and a 1. So if I add those, I'm going to get 5. If I multiply, I'm going to get 4. If I subtract, I'm going to get 3. I want to get a big number now because I only have 18 points so far. So I want to do the biggest. I'm going to do 4 plus 1. So here we go. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So 18 plus 5, my score right now is 23. 23. Now you do the same thing. Roll your dice, and then add or subtract or multiply your numbers. Hit pause, and then click play again. Okay, here we go. Round 3, I am starting with 23 points. 23. I'm going to roll my dice. Here we go. 5 and a 1. I got another 1. I think I'm going to add them because 5 plus 1 is 6. That's my biggest number that I can get right now. So I'm going to do 5 plus 1 equals 6. 23 plus 6 equals 29. That's my score. Okay, I'm going to carry that over to round 4. Now you go. Click pause and then click play. Alright, here we go. I'm rolling my dice for round 5. Round 4. I'm starting with 29. I got a 2 and a 1. I gotta get some big numbers. I'm really far from 100. I'm only at 29, right? So I'm gonna do 2 plus 1 equals 3. 29 plus 3 is 32. That's my score that I'm carrying over to round 5. Now you go. Click pause and then click play. Okay, here we go. I want to win this thing. It's round 5 and I only have 32. I need some big numbers. Here we go. That's right. 5 and 4. I think the way I want to do this is multiply. Because 5 times 4 is going to get me my biggest answer. Got a 20. So 32 plus 20 is 52. That's my starting score going into round 6, the final round. Alright, now it's your turn. Roll your dice. Remember, if you get over 100, you lose. So if your numbers are starting to get really big, don't multiply. Maybe don't even add. Subtracting might be the way to go. But you can't pass 100. All right, here we go. It's time for the last round. I'm starting with 52. I need a big, big number because I want to get close to 100. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. If I add those, that's 11. That would give me 63. But if I multiply 6 and 5, that's going to be the way. 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to add that, and my final score is 82. That's my final score, and that's a pretty good score, unless you got something higher, but not 100, like less than 100. Okay? So remember, if you get 100, that's okay. If you get 101, you lose. Okay? So the person at the end of round 6 who's closer to 100 without going over is the person that's the winner. Okay? Think about all the different strategies that you would use in this game to do well. Okay? When is it good to multiply? When is it good to add or subtract? Okay? Think about that. Play that with some friends, and I'll see you next time.